Welcome to Twisty's Rags to Riches Part 9. And we continue working on his painting aspiration and making money for now. For a very good reason. Twisty's pregnant. I know in Rags to Riches, Sims are not supposed to have children until after they reach their goal, like 50,000 simoleons and a roof over their head. But here's the thing on that. He had regular woohoo with a woman at a party. I didn't think a woman can get a man pregnant. They're just regular woohoo. He wasn't even trying for a baby, for goodness sake. It was totally unexpected. Okay? It wasn't supposed to happen. If he didn't get pregnant, he'd still be living like this. But maybe getting pregnant was all for the best. He worked really hard the next 3 days so he could finally afford the roof, the walls and roof he's always wanted. Not always wanted, but it's a starter home. He'll get a starter home, but I did not plan on him getting pregnant. I didn't know that female Sims can get a man pregnant if you set if you set a male Sim to get pregnant and create a Sim. I didn't think they can get pregnant through regular woohoo with a woman. That's new news to me. So when that happened, it's like, Twisty can't catch a break. He just wants to know what it feels like, you know? But yeah, he got pregnant. I mean, seriously? Dude cannot even do it without something going wrong. Poor Twisty. But he's got this life inside him. I mean, yeah, clean up. You're about to be a dad, and you gotta clean up. I mean, you can't. You got to work past your slob thing. You mean, now part of the aspiration is to view 3 paintings at a museum. At first, I took him to the art show. Yeah, it was the art gallery in San Myshuno, or whatever you call it, and that wasn't it. I thought it was the same thing, and I was tired last night, okay? I mean, I worked on these videos last night, so I wasn't thinking straight. Then I realized, the aspiration said view 3 arts in a museum, not an art gallery. Because I remember seeing Sim Supply play, either it was a Rags to Riches or the one with Max Power, where he had to view artwork. I guess that was part of the art critic job, the art critic career, or the painter career or something. But I got that mixed up, so I recorded that video where he went to the art gallery instead, but I didn't put it in the video. I decided to put this one where he actually gets it right. He actually has to go to the museum, to view art as part of his aspiration. Okay, he did that. Twisty, go home. Go home and make some more paintings, because seriously, you need a roof right before you have this baby. I kid you not. He is about... He is big for I use a cheat to scan his pregnancy, okay? That's all I wanted to find out, because he looked like he was carrying more than one kid, so I had to find out if I was going to build a roof over his head, how many walls do I need? Is he going to have one kid? Is he going to have two kids? I had to figure it out. So, in order to manage to create a budget, I had to know how many kids he was having. So, I used a mod to scan pregnancy, and he's just having one kid. So, it looks that big for one kid. I mean, whatever. Sims. Oh, come on, I look that big for one kid. When I was pregnant with Zoe, over 7 years ago. Okay, now get something to eat. You're eating for two. I don't like just recording you eat. You gotta eat fast. You got morning sickness. But you gotta eat fast so you can get some walls. This is pathetic. Get some walls. I don't like you living like that either, Twisty. But you gotta work for it. Even if you are look like 9 months pregnant on just day 2, pregnancy in Sims lasts 3 days, and he's on day 2. It's like, please. First it looked like I had to tend the garden, and it's like, nah, he's okay. Go back to painting. Seriously. Ooh, a volcano. I'm sure that's worth a lot of money. Twisty. I know pregnancy gives you gas, but dang. Can you keep it together for not pass gas for one episode? I guess that's what happens when you have the slob trait. Oh, what are you painting here? Looks like some fruit in a vase. Or vegetables in a vase. Oh. Yeah, you're either stinky and need a shower, or tired, something. Now, you're tired. Twisty tired. Get some sleep. Because seriously, I know pregnancy also makes you more tired. Now he's hungry again. Eat for two. Go eat. I swear I wasn't meant to get him pregnant, or anyone pregnant for that matter. At least until he had a place to live, like a house. I mean, those were the rules. And I wasn't going to use a cheat to give him an abortion either. If you think I should just use Twisty to give the child to the baby mama so he can get his crap together, you can let me know on that, because I could do that. Let the baby mama, the person who got him pregnant, do all the work. Unless he just got with a woman and got himself pregnant and make him asexual. There's some bugs and some reptiles that can get themselves pregnant. Twisty, on the other hand, only a man can get a woman pregnant. He slept with a woman and got pregnant. That is so weird. Very weird. But we're going to continue. I'm not going to let this stop me from trying to accomplish the challenge. Okay, he's made enough to afford walls. So I moved him to the side so I have plenty of room. So I'm sticking everything in inventory. So, yeah, Twisty, you can afford a roof. Finally. Oh my gosh. Get this roof. Yes, please, get a roof. Sick of you just living behind a fence. And pretty much on an empty lot. You got a child to think about now. This is going a lot faster than we planned, okay? I mean, I didn't plan for him to have a baby right now. He'd still be living on an empty lot with the toilet, and it's sad, but he'd still be doing that if he didn't get pregnant. But whatever, he can't even catch a break. That's pretty bad. Well, you gotta. There's a bright side though about that. You give him motivation to get him a roof, or 4 walls and a roof. Because seriously, that was annoying. Okay, now move in the stuff that you had before you could afford walls. Because that was annoying. Plus extra stuff. You know, like a toddler bed. You think that he should keep the baby because he's got some things to accomplish, or you think I should just move in the baby mama that he slept with at the party, so while he's off doing his thing, she's home with the child? You think I should do that? Because I can do that. And I'm giving her a makeover. I could do that too. And I could change her name to like the woman he met at the circus. His owner, Rusty Westchester from Westchester's Traveling Carnival. He had a daughter, so I'm like, okay, Twisty can. I can make it look like Twisty hooked up with Rusty Westchester's daughter. I can make it look like that happened. She was blonde and now she's got a makeover. But I don't know. Should is anybody okay with that? Because I made it look like the baby mom was going to live with him. I actually moved in the baby mama, which is now, her name is now Danielle instead of Candy. So I move in this Danielle with Twisty so she could help raise the child while he goes out and fulfills his aspirations and get that goal of 50,000 simoleons. Because he's going to need to do something and she gets to stay home and take care of the child. Yeah, I noticed if you notice anything pink, it's because, when I did scan to see if he was having more than one kid, it showed that he was having a girl too, so he's going to have a little girl, which is fine. I got a little girl myself. So, he could afford a few toys. Not a bunch of toys. I mean, he can't even afford a dresser. He could afford a toddler bed, 3 toys, a high chair, a potty chair, bassinet. Yeah, 4 toys. He's got 4 toys in there. He can afford 4 toys, toddler bed, a high chair, a potty chair, a bassinet for his newborn. Hey, it's a start. He also got his easel. He's got the 4. Okay, the last of his money is going toward windows. Because it costs nothing to put on a roof. I mean, nothing. It costs nothing to put on at a roof. Okay, I better suck at putting on roofs, but whatever. He's getting a roof. Hey, I mean, he probably can't decorate it as much, but it's finally 4 walls and a roof. Well, actually more walls than that, but you get what I'm saying? He's got walls. Twisty, you got walls. Who can say that now? By the time What sucks is you're pregnant. It made the game more interesting. This wasn't supposed to happen. Poor Twisty can't catch a break. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this will get Twisty, like, more, like, what do you call it? Responsible. I think it's made him more responsible. Maybe it takes a baby to get him responsible. Not that he's broke. He's going around collecting stuff and harvesting so he can afford to take care of this child that's coming. Because he's about to have a baby. And he needs the money to take care of the baby. Because he ain't got no money now since he poured everything he had into the house. And it doesn't have a lot of wallpaper and a lot of carpet or whatever. So at least he's got to come up with enough money. That way, because as a child gets older, it costs money to feed. It costs money to take care of a child. So save up, start saving up. Maybe I should move into. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's okay if I moved into baby mama so she could take care of the child while he fulfills his 50,000 simoleon aspiration. That's not an aspiration, but the goal. I saw that as a goal. I'm like, you may not be able to afford a retail store, but he can afford to get his house together. And to make it look, to afford walls, wallpaper. And, like, better refrigerator, better stove. A bigger bed if he's going to move in his baby mama. Still got to afford that. Because if he moves in his baby mama, where's he going to sleep? Because he's a gentleman. He'll give her the bed. So, what's he gonna sleep on? The couch? He only nap on couches. So I guess he'll sleep on the couch while he gives his baby mama the bed. Sleep. At least he got a house set up before he had the baby. That was a close one. I didn't think he was gonna make it. I thought he was going to go into labor before he got the walls up. Because look how big he was when he was just going around collecting things. Give you some privacy, Twisty. I'm sorry, I didn't give you any privacy. So, this is when I think he goes into labor. I'm like, oh my gosh. Go have your baby. Look at you sticking out like that. I bet you'd be like glad that this baby comes out. This is so unnatural. Men are not meant, or also not equipped to have babies. But Twisty does like children. He'd make a good dad. But not in the way you thought. He wasn't supposed to have a baby just yet. So, who would have thought he'd get pregnant by a woman? That's one for the books. That's gotta be a record in Sims. A man getting pregnant by a woman and she wasn't even an alien. All because I had his gender setting set to where he could get pregnant for some reason. And he shouldn't even got pregnant through regular woohoo. He wasn't even trying for a baby, so. Things happen, and I gotta live with it. So now you're a father, Twisty, and maybe I should move in his baby mama. I think that, even though the goal is 50,000 simoleons, but whatever. As long as he gets a roof over his head, and his baby mama, I could do it, finish in episode 10. So, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for part 10.